Just 2 side steps in each direction with reverse shoulder rolls. Warm it up for our punching kickboxing workout, but this is going to be low impact. Unless you want to do high impact, that's fine. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground and my kicks are going to be low today. So if you want a low impact version, maybe something a little bit less intensity, this is going to be perfect for you. And we're going to do our walking today, getting our steps in between each workout exercise. All right, one more to the left, which is your right, back to the center, and then march in place with these reverse shoulder rolls. Now let's go take them just a little bit slower. Excellent. My name is Nina. I'm a certified personal trainer and strength and conditioning coach. Let's just go for a walk. Use those arms, marching in place, getting that heart rate back up. Gonna elevate it and then bring it back down, but not too crazy today. Next up, we're gonna do some little pivots and uppercuts, like you're gonna hit me under the chin. All right, and uppercut. So we're pivoting, moving the foot. If you wanna go a little bit lower, working those legs a little bit more. Great. Excellent. Do your best. And if you just want to march in place, that's okay. You'll get another chance to get it right. Let's do a couple more, and let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one, and just step in place. Excellent. All right. All right, next up, we're going to do a jump rope. If you want to jump it, okay, great. Good for you. The heels are just bouncing up and down, but the toes are on the ground. This is really great to strengthen those bones. Now let's go ahead and crisscross those arms and go a little bit faster. Oh my goodness, I definitely feel my calves. I'm going to separate my feet a little bit more. Good. Stand up a little bit taller. Bring those shoulders back and down. Oh yeah, the calves are definitely burning right now. Wow. Let's do 5 more, can you? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely felt those calves burning. All right. Getting more steps in. Lowering the heart rate back down. Next up, let's do some butt kicks. Working the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Normally we don't use those muscles unless we definitely do some specific targeted exercises like deadlifts. But we're going to do butt kicks today with alternating punches, but we'll just start with our butt kicks. So we're going to put the feet wide and kicking the butt, or trying to bring the heel back. And when I see people do this, they're teeter-tottering. No, 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 that's cheating. The torso, you're going to try to make it stay here instead of going from side to side, and then we're going to add the punches. So alternating. So let's go slow. We'll start this leg and this arm. Good. So you get it. And then we can speed it up. All right, so we're going to go a little bit faster, a little bit up and down. Yep. All right. Yes. Working the whole body. When we use those punches, working the shoulders. Now we're working the hamstrings. Before we're working the quads. That's a full body workout with no weights. Excellent job. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, and just march in place. Use those arms. You want to shake it off. Excellent. Good. If you want your heart rate to go up, just punch up. I'm just going to stay right here. All right, next up, let's work those abs a little bit. Actually, no, let's do these jumping jacks, but without the jump. So I'm going to call them no jumping jacks. All right, so we're going to move the legs from side to side. You know, in the jumping jacks, you use both legs at the same time, but we're going to do one from side to side. So we'll just start with just the legs. So it's tap to the side, tap to the side. And then let's add the arms. So we'll just do a couple more here. 1 and 2. So this leg, opposite arm. Yes, actually, you can have your hands straight. Good. Excellent. Stretching the lats and working those hips. When you bring the leg to the side, you're working the hips, the side glutes. Yes, stretch. Excellent. Let's do a couple more. Let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1, and back to those marches in place. All right, next we'll do those ab exercises. We'll do a knee lift. So knee lift, and then we're gonna do an oblique twist. So we're gonna twist. So we'll just start right here with your hands in place, and then you're gonna twist from side to side. It's a very small move. So I feel like I'm doing an ab crunch, so I'm not just here. I'm just really twisting and really engaging my abdominals. Now let's add the knee. So make sure your knee isn't knee to elbow. This one is just a straight knee. So I'm just lifting my knee about to belly button height, and that works the lower abdominals. Because I'm crunching and like this, crunching downward, I'm also engaging my upper abdominals. So upper and lower. Yes, good. Let's do a couple more. Breathing, never hold your breath. I hear when people tell me, oh, I was holding my breath during an exercise or that exercise or this exercise. I'm thinking, why? You're making it harder. All right, just march in place. Yeah, you want to breathe. You don't want to pass out while you're working out. That wouldn't be very good. Not at all. All right, breathing in and exhale out. Good, one more deep breath in and exhale out. All right, now we're gonna get those kicks in. So we're gonna do a snap kick, and a snap kick is a pointed toe, and we're gonna do low snap kicks. So we're gonna do 2 steps forward with 1 snap kick, and then we're gonna walk it back for 2 steps, same leg, kick it back, the donkey kicks. All right, we'll just practice the snap kicks for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the donkey kicks. 4, 3, 2, 1, just so you got that movement down. So now we'll combine the walks with the kicks. All right, so I'll start slow so you can follow along. All right, so we're gonna start with this leg. 1, 2, lean back, snap kick, same leg back, 2, kick it back. So when I'm going forward, I'm leaning back. When I step it back and I kick it backwards, which means I'm leaning my torso in the opposite direction back, and then my torso is forward. I just kicked a plant and snap kick and kick it back and snap back. If you want to kick it higher, go for it. I'm just going to go a little bit lower today, really working on that form. Now what I'm really supposed to do is when you kick, you should be looking in the direction that you're kicking. So I'll show you this next one. So I should be kicking and looking back, but it's harder to do that. And balance. All right, one more. Kick and back, back kick. All right, march in place. So we're gonna do the same thing on this leg. So we don't want one leg stronger than the other. No, that might look funny. All right, now we're gonna start this one. We're just gonna snap kick it, snap, and then we'll go back, the donkey kick. So you make sure that you're leaning forward when you're kicking back. All right, now you ready for those steps with the kicks? So we're gonna just stay on this leg, 2 steps, 1 kick, 2 steps back, and donkey kick back. All right, step, step, snap kick, step, step, donkey kick, step, step, snap kick, step, step, donkey kick, step, step, snap kick, step, step, donkey kick. So the snap kick is a pointed toe, and you don't want to kick your opponent with a flex foot, because what would happen? They'd break your toes, right? So you snap it, because you don't want to break your ankle or your toes. Ouch. Let's do one more. And snap, and donkey kick. Excellent. March in place, getting in those steps, breathing. Good job. All right, next up, let's do 2 shoulder rolls, and then we'll add 4 punches. All right, just walking first, lowering the heart rate before we're gonna amp it back up. All right, 1, 2, low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and you can move around if you like. Shoulder rolls for 2, punch, and then 1 more set of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, march in place. Excellent. Next, let's work the abs again. We're gonna do a twist with the knee, and then we're gonna add a punch. Here, here. Now, let's add the punches. Great. So the knee is straight. Again, I'm just rotating that torso and punching in the opposite direction diagonally. Yes. And then you can look in the direction that you're punching. Make sure you're getting your opponent and they're not getting you. Excellent. Let's do a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Back to those walks in place. Next up, side steps with those reverse shoulder rolls. All right, and side step for 2 with a couple shoulder rolls back. Working the shoulders today with those punches. We're working those hips too with the side steps and the side taps. Excellent job. Standing tall, good posture, shoulders back and down. 1 more, and then step in place. Good. Just march, stand tall. So not here, shoulders back. Maybe put your fingers on your shoulders and then bring the shoulders back. Let's actually just do these shoulder rolls with just the elbows. That's kind of fun, right? It's different. I like doing different things. Yeah, and you know what? If I really pull my elbows back, I can feel my upper back muscles working. Let's just do 2 more of these. 1 and 2, and march in place. And let's do those pivots with those uppercuts. Yeah, you're gonna punch me right here. All right, and feet a little bit wider, and get ready, fighter stance, uppercut with a pivot. Yes, good. Can you get low? Use that power, so it's not this, it's power. So it's an abrupt move. It's not slow. It's quick. It's sharp. It's powerful. If somebody hits you, it should hurt. All right, let's just do a couple more. And 3, 2, and 1. March in place. Good. Lower the heart rate just a bit. Should have been elevated. It should be nice and hot right now. All right, next up, let's do jump ropes with the crisscrosses. So we're gonna just keep those toes on the ground like we did before. We're just gonna elevate those heels. So it's really gonna work those calves. And then we'll just do the crisscross. All right, and 3, 2, 1. And so we're gonna bounce it. And if you need your feet a little bit wider, great. Still working those shoulders. Definitely working the heart rate. So the point is to be quick. Up and down, not slow. So what you are doing is you're doing fast calf raises, really elevating the heart rate, strengthening those calves immensely. Oh my goodness, I feel the burn. Do you feel it? All right, let's see if we can do 5 more. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. All right, just march. Maybe kick a little bit. Get rid of that tension, that tightness. Don't worry, we're going to do stretches at the end. Stretches are very good. You always want to do stretches at the end, not at the beginning. I know the instructors used to have us do the stretches at the beginning, and that felt awful. And the reason why is because the body is not warmed up. You don't want to stretch a cold muscle or a cold tendon. That can cause tears. Not good. Not good. All right. Next up, let's do those butt kicks. So march in place and then widen those feet. So we're just going to start with those butt kicks, and then we'll add the punches. So the torso is leaning a little bit forward. My heel is flexed when I bring it back toward my butt, and then we'll add the punches. So we'll pause, this foot back, this foot punches. There you go. Punch it. Punch it. Good. Can you go a little bit lower and quicker? Yeah, you can. All right, let's do this. Really get as many calories burning as you can right now, increasing our heart rate, strengthening our heart, getting those endorphins to go up, you know, those happy chemicals. Yes, that's why I'm always smiling when I'm working out, because I find it so much fun. Yep, keep going. Let's do 3 more. 2, and 1, and march in place. All right, next up, let's do those jumping jacks without the jumps. So the legs just tap to the side. We'll just start with the leg taps. All right, so tapping those toes side to side, and then let's add the arms. So we'll stop this leg, this arm, other one. If you want to do straight hands or fists, totally up to you. Good. Excellent. Good. So this is a nice little stretch, but it's also exercise. It's also strengthening since we are moving dynamically. So we're not just holding, we're moving in and out. Yes, let's do a couple more. Breathe. And let's do 1 more and march in place. All right, next up, knee lift with an oblique twist. Remember, our hands are here, so it's not just here, it's like a crunch, okay? And then we'll add the knee. All right, crunch and twist. Yep, remember to breathe. Yep, working the upper abs and lower. You don't need to do crunches on the ground. That's actually found to be really bad for your back. And you know, I've done crunches on the floor, on my back, and those back floor exercises, or I should say those floor exercises on my back tends to hurt. My low back tends to be in pain after I do those. So you don't need to do floor abdominal exercises to strengthen your core. These work fine. All right, let's do a couple more. And 1 more. And 1 more on the side. And march in place. Okay, now let's do those kicks. Remember the snap kick with the 2 steps forward and the donkey kick 2 steps back. So we'll start a little bit slow and then we'll speed it up. All right, so remember the snap kick. All right, that's the pointed toe. So we'll step 1, 2, snap kick. 1, 2, donkey kick. 1, 2, snap. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, snap. 1, 2, back. See how I'm leaning? Front, lean back. When I kick back, I lean forward. Takes a while. Just practice. The more you practice, the better you get at it. The more you're able to strengthen your core, and the more you're able to improve your balance. 1 more back. Good, and then march in place. We'll do the same thing on the other side. With those snap kicks with the pointed toe. Yep, let's practice a couple of those here. All right, 1 more. And then we'll do the 2 steps. So this leg, all on this leg. 1, 2, snap. 1, 2, donkey kick. 1, 2, snap. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, snap kick. 1, 2, back. You want to speed it up? Yeah. A bit more sweaty if you go a little bit quicker. Yes. Elevating the heart rate a little bit more. That's a good thing. Yep. And snap. Really work that power. And forward. Back. Let's do one more. And snap. And one more back. Awesome. All right. March in place. All right. 2 shoulder rolls. And then we'll add those 4 punches. All right. We'll just do 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in place. All right. Last exercise. Ab twist with a knee and those punches. And then stretching. Stay to the end. You're almost done. So good. All right. Hands here. Really do that little crunch so it's not just here. It's a shoo. Yep. You'll feel the tightening, the engagement of those abs. And then knee. And then we'll add the punch. And punch it. Good. Good. Upper and lower abs working. And the shoulders, the core. Yes, you are working balance in this entire workout. Kickboxing is a lot of core work, a lot of balance. Those kickboxers, they have the strongest abs, excellent balance. Those kickboxers, they are definitely powerhouses. Very, very impressive. You have to be very, very strong and have amazing endurance for kickboxing or boxing. All right, let's do a couple more. And 3. Let's do a little quicker. 2. Last one. Oh, awesome. You did it. Great. Let's just slow our heart rate just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and do those wonderful therapeutic stretches. You want strong muscles, but you want them to be able to be a little bit flexible. So if you happen to fall, you won't injure yourself, or maybe not as much. And maybe be able to reach things without being in a lot of pain. Yeah. Stretching is really important. I know a lot of bodybuilders, they don't like to stretch. They do their weightlifting and they leave. They don't do stretches and they're just all super tight. They don't have full range of motion. Not good. All right. Just flick those fingers, shake it off. Yep, make sure your posture's still good. Chest out, shoulders back and down. All right, ready for those calf stretches? Much needed. So make sure your feet are straight like mine and just put one foot back. Heel must be on the ground for that good stretch. Otherwise, you're losing that stretch. Hands on your waist. Now make sure to keep that heel on the ground and lean a little bit forward. And if you need to push that foot a little bit further back, and then for more of a stretch, squeeze this butt cheek. Yes, breathe. Good. Bring it to the front, other foot straight back. Make sure it's not like this or like this. If you need a mirror, that's really good. Actually, it's really good to do exercises in the mirror, or you can record yourself so you can see how you're doing. So you can say, oh, wow, I did that great. It felt kind of weird, but I guess it was right. Or then you know how to correct it. All right, my foot's a little bit to the left, something like that. So you can get stronger and get better stretches. All right, foot to the front, wide feet. Let's do an inner thigh stretch and just lean. So this leg is completely straight. All the feet, my 2 feet, all 10 toes are straight ahead, looking at me. And I feel that stretch right here. Stand up straight, other side. Good. Straight. A little bit of a shoulder roll back. Let's take our hands And interlace those fingers behind your low back. Bring the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the butt, a little bit of arch. This is a standing back bend. And look up. Can you squeeze those shoulder blades together? Very good. All right. From here, let's stretch out the lats. Elbow up. Feet a little bit wider. First you want to do is bring that elbow up toward the sky and then tilt for more of a stretch. Let's switch other side, elbow up, bring it up first and back, and then tilt for more of a stretch. Great. All right, let's do a hip flexor stretch. If you need to hold on, great. If you want to do more of a practice for those the core exercises, so flex foot, bring that knee high, foot down, other knee up, keep your balance first, hug it in. Yes. All right, let's stretch out the back of the legs, the hamstrings with those butt kicks that we did. So you want to take your hips, push them back, take your torso, rotate it in line with the leg, make sure your foot is flexed, and just lean with your chin. You don't want to try to grab with your feet because then people just tend to round. And rounding and trying to stretch in that position tends to just stretch the low back. And that can cause pain, and that's not what you want to do. You don't want to stretch your low back. You want to stretch your hamstrings, the back of the legs. All right, other heel down, toes up, torso in line with the foot. I'm just I've got you know, when you exercise, it's harder to think. All right, great. And then last stretch. All right, this is a balance one. If you want to hold on to your tree or the wall, I'm going to take this hand and put it on this shoulder. I'm going to bend the standing leg, grab that foot, and I see a lot of people doing this, nope, or this. So you want the leg to be in line, the normal position that it should be in. Take the shoulder, roll it back and down, a lot of stuff. This is a really good way to stretch out the front of the quads, the thighs, other side, because those tend to be very tight. And then people have a lot of knee pain when they have tight quads. All right. And don't stand completely straight. This knee should be bent. I wanted to introduce you to my kitty cat. This is Puma. Thank you for sticking to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and I hope to see you soon. For my favorite low-fat, oil-free, plant-based vegan recipes, order my cookbook with vegan nutrition facts on how to prevent and reverse disease, which chronicles my personal health and weight loss story through my website, thehighfivediet.com.